Can you do a reading for him?
Yes.
I don't know how much time do we have with you.
How much time do we have?
We have time.
Just do a quick one for him because I feel like he could.
Come on over.
There were other people that wanted to do
Who
it.
wants to do it?
Olivia's very eager.
Dan is the one
And
that
we were
needs
talking
it.
about Zach.
Dan's
doing
the
it.
one that needs
You're
it.
insisting
Whatever
that
you
I do
want.
it?
Yes, because
Okay.
like if I'm going to be accepting feedback, it should be both two ways. I'm on it.
Sure, whatever you want.
Should I sit there?
Can I say something real quick, though?
Please.
Sure.
You're really, how do I say this? The way your brain works is, it's very smart, resourceful, but you also have what I see as monkey mind. Your brain is jumping around all over the place, and it's sometimes hard for you to channel and control that. Recognizing that you are dealing with that and how to channel that and keep it focused on the project at hand is something that I see you're working on. It's in motion. And if you could learn how to, number one, recognize that, okay, this is part of what is part of my life. How do I learn how to manage that and really start learning and practicing techniques?
Well, maybe
it will
the
help
monkey brain is
you.
what made the good show. And then if I stop doing monkey brain, then the show won't be good.
That is part of your success. But what I'm saying, if you can channel it, bring it in a little bit, it'll be easier for you to be able to follow through, complete things on a smoother basis and stay focused on the subject at hand that means the most to you.
Stop.
It means the
No, I
most
think
to you.
she's nailing it.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. But recognizing that you have that is why you are creative. Is why you have this growing ability to be able to step outside and think of things that aren't being done anymore, but also thinking outside of the box and being able to do something with that energetic and bring it in and being able to see it come to fruition is the next step. You learn how to channel that and you are going to make your life smoother and easier.
Golden. It's golden advice.
I already got up and I'm still being patronized.
Sorry,
No, I'm just saying Dan's in the seat. That's the whole point.
That's
It's for
a
him.
reading.
Don't toast me.
I just wanted to share that with you while we were on your reading because I feel like that has relevance and can help you. Hopefully it can help you.
Can you ever?
Would you say that monkey brain? Could you also call it a goblin brain or
Like
goblin mode? Would that?
like? You
Well,
know,
that's another perspective of the
Sure, yeah.
different.
It's kind of the same.
terminology.
Yeah.
I don't know the meaning behind goblin per se, and I
It
don't
just
want
sound that
to.
great.
Okay.
It does not sound that great. Whereas
Okay.
what you have
Monkeys, frankly-
is they are smart.
You know, monkeys
Go.
tear people's faces off. I'm not even.
Those aren't
kidding.
monkeys. Those are chimpanzees. They're
Monkeys
imps.
never
They're
injured somebody? Google it.
chimpanzees.
Fact
Okay.
check.
Not monkeys. They're apes.
I know how monkeys operate. I'm well
They eat
aware.
their own shit,
They're smart. That's part of their thing.
Do monkeys eat their own feces?
I don't think
I
so.
lot of
swear to God, and
I don't
I'm
know.
so
They're really
I don't know.
smart.
That is
But
the
I
point.
seen a video
Take a
of
hike.
a
It's my
monkey
turn. It's my turn.
using
They
a
definitely
frog
play
like
with
a
it.
fleshlight.
Oh my God, gross.
I don't know.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I'm just saying it's a very active mind. That's all I'm saying. It's an active mind.
For sure.
A lot of brilliant people have it,
Right.
and it's what makes you brilliant.
So let's keep it going.
Keep it going, but learning how to channel
Harness
it
it. Harness it.
harness it is what will help make your life smoother and easier. That's all. You want to make it smoother and easier.
Yeah, let's see how smooth
might be on.
Dan's
Okay.
life is.
Well, let's see how it goes.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Hi.
Hi, Dan. Nice
pleasure to meet you.
Nice
Yeah.
meeting you. So.
Never done this before. I'm
Okay, this is
a little
fun.
nervous.
All right. So
So I pick.
you
Okay.
pick the cards.
We're gonna do. How many am I picking?
5.
5. That's another thing. He doesn't pay attention when we're doing the show, which is part of his job.
Very bottom.
Right.
That's it.
All right. Let's see.
That's it.
Let's see what we. So I'm going to start with a card you selected first.
Okay.
Moving forward.
Oh, hey.
Okay, this is telling you that the ability to, oh, that's right. The ability to
What's happening?
recognize where
I
you
told
are.
it's not that easy, right? It's
really
not.
not.
It's a little awkward.
Okay, there it is. I think I got it. Yeah, there you go. Moving forward.
Okay, so the ability to recognize where you are and keep things not stagnated but going forward. Look at what you're dealing with or have been through, but take what you need to from that and don't stay locked into that. Some people,
Right.
this has no bearing on you, but some people have circumstances that happen in their life and they stay stuck there. And
Right.
for you to be able to keep moving forward and apply what you've learned from all the life lessons along the way.
Tribulations and everything.
Yes. Don't focus on the trivial things that
forget
aren't
about
going
all that.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Move on.
Move
Keep
on,
moving on.
Dan.
You're
Move
about
on.
moving on. Keep moving forward. And that's one of the
Move
things that is
on.
a gift for you with what you're doing here as being part of this program. How do we keep it moving
But,
on? How
but you know,
keep
I've been
things-
part of the program, but it might be time to think about taking what's good from that and just.
Are you telling him to quit?
No.
Okay, because he's.
I'm telling him.
I mean, that
I'm
I wouldn't
telling.
blame you
I'm-
based on our
that's not what I'm
interactions
saying.
together.
Yeah, I mean,
But I still think.
No,
it's
no,
I think it might be. It might be a good
On my show
idea.
in front of me.
No, you know,
So
you
the
know what
universe
you're
telling him.
looking at, and you
What,
know
Harley?
what you know where you are and all the things that
Sure,
are
yeah.
in front of you, options,
You-
resources.
Oh, I'm well aware.
So
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
denying that moving on does not mean him quitting.
Well, it could mean
does
it in
not
a more
mean that at all. It
moving
means-
on to the next phase,
Yeah,
to the next journey,
program,
the next
and next
job.
project. What are we doing next week?
I
What are we
mean,
doing the
the-
following week? How do we keep this going
That's
so
the
that we don't
universe
stay
telling him to
stuck in
quit.
something?
That's what I'm
I don't
getting.
see any other way to interpret it because he's already married. Everything is
Right.
pretty static in your life. Your
Yeah.
job is the only thing you can really move on.
Yeah,
from,
so
other
right.
than death.
It's time. Well, I could move on from this mortal coil. That's true. I could move on from.
I just don't see any other
I
way
could
to
pick up a
interpret that
new like
card.
sport to play on the weekend or
Yeah.
something. I guess I could move on to that, but that doesn't feel significant enough for like how impactful this feels. I mean, this woman is literally radiating a rainbow on the back of a polar bear,
That will not be you for the record.
and I.
No.
Well, not literally.
No,
I don't
no, no,
literally
no.
want to.
Can you
do
show
that,
them the
but-
card, please?
Yeah.
Whoa, it looks like a Seb McKinnon first try.
Yeah. It's
actually
Not
a
centered.
beautiful illustration of being able to allow yourself to keep evolving as you move forward. But that's also looking at balance for you. Right now, balance is really important.
Sure.
You are about
Doesn't work that
what
much.
am I going to, give here in each area of your life so that you feel like you're giving you what you need. What I'm seeing is you feel like you're carrying a large weight on your
In
shoulders.
A big weight.
A big weight.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot
And
of them,
You
actually.
have.
It's not
you
just
have
one weight,
a
it's
lot
like-
of responsibility that you feel
Sure,
like
yeah.
a lot of people things are dependent on you.
There's
And
probably
so-
about a dozen or so
Yes.
people. Yeah.
Yes. That you feel like your
Is that-
decisions aren't for
AB,
you.
is that the
It's
shot?
for the bigger picture, and
What's happening?
that's important
Sorry,
for
Dan's
you
not
and
back
what you
here,
do
so
and
it's
how
just
you
getting
do
fucked
it,
up.
how you manage your time.
Right. Right.
Okay. And here we
Just,
have.
I don't know. You're kind of
illusion.
relevant to what you were saying. Like, AB just had it on a shot of an empty desk for like a minute.
I mean, that's
That
what
might be-
happens when Dan's not around. We all slack off. Dan kind of just does everything. My bad.
He can't move on, man. Look what happens. He can't move on.
Okay. Do we have
Like,
this?
Dan, you should think about it.
Oh,
The universe basically telling you to move on. That's
Right. No,
crazy,
I'm
dude.
thinking
You
a
gotta-
lot about it.
I think
actually,
she's the one telling him to
gotta
move
think about
on.
that.
Well, she's
I'm
not
not-
the card.
The universe didn't
I'm
say
sorry.
anything.
Yeah, there we go. We got it.
I'm
Who
not
made,
the
who
card.
made those cards?
I have them.
Can I look?
Yeah, mystical wisdom.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is embrace the
Gail Guthrie.
Nice.
Okay, okay.
Illusion, embrace the truth.
Yes, illusion.
That
embrace
as a
the
follow-up
truth.
to that.
Yeah,
Can we trust her?
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yes. Okay, so embrace the truth. The truth is
love
what
the
your
art on these
inner.
cards.
Oh, aren't they
They're
stunning?
gorgeous. Yeah.
The truth is what your inner being and soul is telling you. Learning how to listen to that and not the chatter of the outside people in your life
Right.
is a
Don't
real
read
challenge.
Yeah.
She's saying don't read chat.
Don't read the chat.
Don't read the chat. Don't listen to other
certain
people.
Forces in your life. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And learning to be able to hone in on what your heart is telling you, the mind is one thing, but the heart is another.
Interesting.
The heart is what creates the feelings of this feels right, this doesn't. When you are listening and connected with that, you're going to make a decision.
So that kind
that
of goes
you will be
along with what
happy
you were
with.
saying earlier about the intuition.
Your intuition. Trust
that's
your
sort of-
intuition where you're being guided.
So the intuition is really coming from the heart more so than
It's
than
coming from the
mind.
heart. So if you
really-
look at something
really
and you
not
say, do I
psychic at
see
all."
myself, you have, say, 3 options.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look at 3 options.
Right.
Okay. Do I see option 1? In your mind, you think of what it is. Option 2, you think of what that one is. Option 3, you think of what this one is. So, when you look at the emotions of where your heart is telling you, do I see myself being happy and satisfied with 1? Do I see myself going more towards 2? Or do I have to explore and see where number 3 is taking me? And I'm being drawn, I have to go in this direction.
Right, yeah.
Or do I feel like this is going to give me the happiest? Listening to your heart with everything I am, and then I can put the 2 aside and just stay focused on this.
Pick the one.
Make your decision, own your decision, and go with that. And that will help you to listen to your heart and be comfortable with your decision and go forward, and then don't think about it again, and it makes life much easier.
Interesting. Okay, well, I
Okay.
think I'm going to go with this one.
Okay, you're gonna go.
That's the one.
Okay, so you just made up your mind with all of
I
the
listened to
options
my
that were-
heart and it's telling me this is the
Then
one.
you go with that one.
Okay.
Okay, and you know what that is.
Well, no, I don't. I haven't.
Well, it's what you tell your decisions that you were thinking when you were looking at your 3 options
Right.
that you were looking at.
Yeah.
That's for you. It's
I
not
see.
anyone else.
Okay. I'll keep that to myself.
Yes.
We all
Okay.
heard it.
Okay. All right. So,
So, big reveal.
big reveal. Okay, Archangel Gabriel. Okay,
Archangel
provider of
Gabriel.
healing of the mind, body, and spirit. So this is telling you balance.
Is this Gorgeous
body,
Gabe?
and spirit. Excuse me?
Gorgeous Gabe?
On here?
Yeah. Did you say Gabriel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, no, it's
Raphael. I'm
Raphael.
sorry.
Oh.
Raphael.
Yeah. I think she did say Gabriel, but
I
it's
did say
Raphael.
Gabriel, but it is Raphael.
Okay.
Can you see that okay?
In the air today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you need any more? Is that it?
I think we got it.
Okay. All right, Raphael.
Thank you.
Power of mind, body, and spirit. So this is telling you about the balance. Achieving balance spiritually, physically, and emotionally. That means mind, intellect, your heart.
Right.
Learning to communicate with the balance of both is a very challenging
So it's not.
way to live.
Right.
It's
Before.
not easy because a lot of people respond. First reaction, they automatically do that.
Yeah, no,
that doesn't
not me.
mean you're communicating from the heart on a level that is really vibrating with you and or tapped into what is going
So
on
that's
in your
bad.
environment.
That's bad that I think about my decisions a lot before I make them.
No, it's not bad.
Oh, it's not bad.
No, it's not
okay.
because you need to come to that's just how you process. You will do that regardless.
Right.
You need to mull it over. But at the end of it, ask your heart, which one do you see yourself being happiest with?
Okay.
Okay.
That's only if I really can't decide, because
It's
if I
only-
just come to a decision, then that's cool to just like do that. Or should I always check in with my heart
Check in with your heart.
every time?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't been doing that.
Okay.
He
And
lives
have you
on some
been-
monkey mind.
Sometimes I just intellectually work my way to what I think the
And you're
optimal
satisfied
choice is,
with the
and then I
result.
just go with it, and I don't really even
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about. It doesn't come into the equation at all.
So if you're ever working on a project or a situation and you're not sure of the answer, when you go to bed, you tell yourself, I'll know what to do when I wake up in the morning.
Right.
And let it go. And when you wake up, you'll have the direction.
Okay. I mean, that's
No, but that works really well.
No, I like the ambience actually. It's cool, but
It is.
it's the.
I'll
the-
spread it around.
Yeah, more
there you
spread.
go. Yeah,
More
yeah.
spread. It's
Yeah,
a little
there you go.
intense.
Yeah, that's kind of fun.
I'll get this down.
Nice ambiance. There you go. Woo! All right, here we have Archangel. I knew I felt Gabriel.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
Wait, who?
the-
That's
Archangel
crazy, dude.
Gabriel.
That's
Oh my God.
crazy.
Yep.
Oh my god.
You did.
That's
Hold
crazy.
on.
No way.
Hold on. Oh,
You
I like
picked
the
the card.
smoke on it. That's cool.
Oh yeah, that's very fun.
The universe is on some TikTok algorithm type.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
Messenger of creativity and hope. You are a messenger. And I
that's
believe
so
that's
nice of you
what
to
your
say.
program is about. Together, you two are able
Collectively.
to create message, hope, clarity, ideas, talk about things, and inspire people. And that's very powerful. And I'm really proud of you for going through all the work it took to get where you are
Oh, thank you.
and creating this.
She's looking at me.
But it takes both of you.
She said both of them.
Mostly me. I started it.
I know. That's why I'm looking at
I
you.
started on, like, the 9th
You
episode.
deserve
Thank you.
that acknowledgement.
We're up to like episode 800. I've been here since about 9. So.
Okay, so that's
Yeah,
You
but
know.
what about before
well,
the
that
podcast?
just shows you it's
I know
what
you
you're
had heard
doing.
of the podcast before I showed up.
My legacy.
Doing this together and the message of what you are doing, how important that is, not only to you but other people. Ooh, other.
I don't want to damage the card because it comes out a little hot there. These are nice cards. Just
Yeah.
be careful.
Okay,
That's what I'm
so being part of the creative message of inspiration and hope is what inspires you. That's what.
That's true.
That is really what is the passion of what you are about. So go in the avenue that's going to help you express that the most fully in the way that you need and want to. Okay, but you are also about expansion and growth,
Big time.
big time.
I'm a big
Big time.
numbers guy. Yeah.
Yeah. You like that. That
Yeah.
excites you. That really
Revved
excites
up.
you. Yes.
There we go. This will be perfect for the overhead. Well,
Whoa.
yeah. Now we're look
Especially,
at that.
especially looking at
Wait,
what
what
the
does this
cards.
card say? Hold on.
That's what's interesting. It
Seven
says
deadly sins.
Seven,
Oh,
seven deadly
I got
sins. Exactly. And you were doing fire going
Which
through.
sin am I?
that was
Ooh.
cinematic.
I used to be gluttony. I used to be 100 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
Oh, you look amazing. I'm
Thank
very
you.
proud of you.
Thank you. What's sin
I'm
am I
very
now?
proud of you. You are, you know what? You're feeling much more balanced, clear, way more energetic.
wrathful.
Even your mind is clearer.
Wrath is one of the deadly
Because
sins.
that's what I'm saying. I'm feeling like
You've been relatively angry. Yeah.
I switched from gluttony to wrath.
And where are you now? I don't see wrath in you.
Yeah, he's in a good mood today.
Maybe I'm a sloth.
That could be true.
No.
That's like the lazy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one actually makes sense.
No, you're not. You're
I'm not sinning.
no. You have a lot of energetics. Okay, seven deadly sins.
So what does that mean?
So what this is telling you, this is part of human nature.
Sure.
There are a lot
Of
of
course.
seductions that are going out there. What direction do we go into?
Yeah.
So, being that you have a lot of things pulling on you, how about if you do this? How about if you do this? I'll give you blah, 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 whatever it might
true.
be
I've had
to
a
entice
lot of
you.
offers
You have
recently.
had a lot of
Yeah.
I like that.
enticements, bribes, you name it. You can call it what you want.
Yeah,
bribes.
People that are
Yeah. No, I've
interested
got a lot of bribes,
in getting you to be part of helping them to be successful is what they want. They
That's
see
very true.
something in you that will help them. Most people are motivated for themselves,
Mm-hmm.
to be truthful. That's how people are. So being
Fortunately
part
true,
of
yeah.
the motivation for what is behind what you are doing and working on, and looking in between and looking through that is what gives you your screen to be able to monitor that, understand where they are coming from, but understand what is going to work for you with where you are going. And that's what matters, is creating your life, your agenda that's going to help you reach your goals that feels warm and fuzzy in your heart, so that you are feeling good at the end of it, at the end of the day. But you also have a message that I believe is your message that is important to you.
That's true. Yeah, no. I have convictions and strong beliefs about certain things. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see that in other people.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, mostly like get out of here.
So another part of that is when you are talking with someone who's interested in your talents, ask yourself, what is a
Like
real
in an
motive?
interview or something, yeah.
Yeah. What is a real motive?
Stop, Dan.
What
You
this
see what he's doing?
what this situation is, but also what is yours.
Right.
But right now you've reached a really sweet plateau.
Yeah, no, it's
This
true.
is very sweet.
It's very comfortable,
And where
yeah.
you are going with this honestly has no limits to where you can take it. It has
So
no
I shouldn't
limits.
settle.
No, absolutely never
Absolutely.
settle.
Okay.
Never. You
love
go in the direction that's going to help you be able to expand what
me.
you are about for you.
Don't
You
worry
can't do
about-
it for other people.
Don't worry about other people.
Yes,
I'm worrying too
yes.
much about other people
Yes.
around me. Just look out for me.
To a degree,
Oh, okay. Like not in like a selfish way, but like.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah. But you also know Ethan is smart, reliable, resilient, and he's doing well.
Yeah.
He will
sure.
continue to do well.
Okay. Well, that's reassuring.
That's reassuring.
As like a fallback.
Well, that's
No, that's not a fallback. She's saying I don't have to worry because I'm smart and resilient.
you're
as
smart
a leader,
as a
business
leader,
owner, and
with
stuff.
or without him.
Right. The resilient
No,
part.
no,
maybe
no.
I'll even give you the smart part. There was one. You said 3, and there was one that really stood out to me. Of like that's not him.
What was that?
Well, reliable. You said reliable. Yeah.
He wouldn't be here if he wasn't reliable.
Yeah.
Well, I guess in his way he's reliable. I guess if you really want to stretch it.
What's
But
not
like,
You
reliable?
can't
though?
Well,
run
like
a
show-
program like this and not be reliable.
Well, you can
Thank
if
you.
you're willing
live 3-4 times a week, and this guy's telling me unreliable.
Well, the show is supposed to be live at noon Pacific time, and it's very rare that happens.
That's not reliable. That's literally reliability. You can rely on me to come late every day, bro.
I guess, okay, that's
That's
fair.
the meaning of reliability.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So
I'm the most predictable
if you know
person
that,
alive.
You can counterbalance that and know that.
That's
you-
true. I've found ways to work around
You can
it.
work around it and
Yeah.
have something interesting going, and you've all obviously learned how to make it work, flow, go with what the
Yeah, I mean, it's been working well
Yeah,
enough, I
yeah,
suppose.
yeah.
Okay, well, that's great.
When you know
that was
how
great.
people are and you learn how to work with them,
Yeah.
you can
Sky's the
anticipate
limit.
that.
Yeah.
That's right. The sky's the limit. I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have both of you talk about sky's the limit. Where are we going?
Let's take this thing to the next level,
Woo!
Ethan. Let's
Yeah,
go.
take it to the next level.
Let's do it, man.
Brainstorm on what that would be. Okay.
Yeah. You want to do? Okay. Let's
So bad.
You're welcome.
That was fun. All right, Olivia, you're
Dan
back.
is not quitting, I think. Not sure where that landed. I guess we'll find out how the cards reach you